You've got mail.
Guys, welcome back to this week's episode. This week I thought I'd take you along with me as I go through an RLC drop. It actually worked out well this week. Usually they do drops on a Tuesday for Hot Wheels specifically. But for some other reason yesterday when we checked the counter, it was postponed to today. So today is Wednesday the 13th of March. I usually record on a Wednesday, so it worked out well. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. Today's drop was the Advan Nissan Skyline 2000 GT, the 1972 model. Fairly recent casting, this one, or this version of it, the one with the opening hood. First one we got was that one, the chrome finish I got a couple of years ago. That was really brilliant. I loved that one. So it's due to me having those that I knew that I probably wanted to pick up this one as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the process together and see if I manage to snag one in the end. Okay, so as you can see here we have the product page open for today's drop. You can see by the timer that I'm cutting it a bit close. I'm just checking my cart. I've added one of those blister collections to the cart. That's a sort of an unconfirmed tip. It usually, or at some stage, it seemed as though you had better luck doing checkout if you had an existing product in your basket or in your cart already, and you check out more than one and not just the drops. Like I said, it's unconfirmed, and I haven't always managed to add something to the cart beforehand. But yeah, it's. I'm just checking that I'm really logged into my account. So I'm switching to the shop just to get the back to the actual product page. So you'll see it's been listed for the last day or so with the coming soon message, and as soon as the timer reaches 0, you'll see the button. The page will refresh, and you'll get the button to add the card to cart. So it usually refreshes by itself. That goes to sold out very briefly, and then obviously you can add to cart. There's a single car limit per person, as you see in the background. If you have multiple accounts and multiple subscriptions, you can obviously add more. So I've added the 2 products. I've already got the clamshell set. This is for that set is for the premium size, and this is a new capture. I was a bit stumped here. I didn't understand the assignment, so I skipped to the next one to just make sure that what I was seeing was buses and penguins, the birds in these cases both being the odd ones out, not the fruit. And yes, I am a human. So there we go. And now you fall in line. So it's usually at this stage where people either go in a loop. So a lot of people do the verification, they capture the verification, and then get sent back to the previous page, then having to do the capture over and over and over again. I've had that happen to myself a couple of times, not too many times, but I have had it happen. Some people have better luck doing this on their phones, but I have also seen and heard about people also going in a loop on the phone. So it's not always a sure thing. And then very very important. Yes, it's usually at the stage where you start panicking. You know, are the items sitting out in the background while you're sitting here? Is everything going to go ahead automatically without you having to refresh the page or press any buttons? There's really at this stage nothing you can do. I mean, it is a queuing system. I've found since they have been using it's only I think the last maybe 4 or 5 drops that I've seen that have used this system where you get this queuing screen. There was usually some form of waiting line, but they changed it every so often. This one's been pretty accurate. If it says 3 minutes, that's about the time that you usually wait. Like I said, there's nothing you can do at this stage. There's no point in refreshing the page. As long as it still says available here, you can probably should be sure that it's not sold out yet. The best thing is just to be patient and hope for the best. I don't know if this is a way for them to stagger the checkouts, to maybe get rid of the bots that do try and do the sales instantaneously, and maybe just filter through the ones with multiple accounts. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's some sort of staggering process, but it does seem to work. I mean, it hasn't let me down on the ones that I have tried to get yet, but I suppose there's a first time for everything. The biggest complaint at this stage on the whole Mattel system is that they don't do international shipping straight off the site at this stage. And they do to some countries. There are a limited list of countries that they still do international shipping to. Luckily, I've never shipped from Mattel to South Africa directly. I've always had the forwarding address in Florida. So as long as there's nothing wrong with the internal US shipping, I shouldn't have a problem. I haven't run into anything yet. So yes, I've seen a lot of people getting on Mattel's back and giving them grief about as soon as they've been unable to claim their NFTs, the redeemables. As soon as if they've got the overseas international addresses on their profile, as soon as they try and add something to a cart, there's a message that says, sorry, you can't ship this item to your country. And it's been going on for a while now, so tensions are fairly high. The forums are awash with people complaining and trying to get the attention of the customer support guys. There has been some feedback on the Discord channel. I saw some feedback. Somebody posted it to the forums from the Discord chat. They are definitely. There was somebody giving some sort of time frame as to when they hope to sort it out, but they are definitely working on that. Okay, so we're just about to reach the front of the line. Yeah, like I said, if it says 3 minutes, that's about the time it's fairly accurate. That's about the time you can expect to stand in line. Give it another couple of seconds. Usually at this stage, if they are accepting your payment, there's a good chance that it hasn't sold out in the background, so your items should be secure for your order at this stage. I've never reached the payment page and then be rejected because an item sold out in the background. So you obviously do have the option of saving your payment details, which makes the whole process a little bit quicker. I have used PayPal on the site before as well. That works very well. And that's it. There we go. Car secured, order submitted, payment made, and that's it. I've seen these, or not these. I've seen the redeemables ship very quickly. So I'm hoping we just go back to the Mattel Creations page, so you can see what else is available. What are the other drops for this week and last week, and also coming. The Matchbox one. Always on a Thursday, and there's quite a cool WWE 2-pack for the Heart Foundation coming Thursday as well. And then they've got this new Mattel Experience event scheduled for next week. We're still waiting to see what's the deal with that. And you can check out what else is available in the store on the site. Lots of apparel on there as well, some accessories. I usually try and sort it newest to oldest. Usually the newest stuff is more likely to be in stock. But that's it. I mean, guys, yeah. Chance your arm if you do see something dropping that you really like. It isn't as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. You can have a fairly smooth experience. And yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys again next week, and keep well, keep safe. All right, cheers. Yeah. Today's Thursday, 14th of March. So yesterday, I did the whole recording the process, going through the RLC drop. Everything went smoothly. Today, I was welcomed home from work with this email. It's a refund notification from Mattel Creations. Gives my order number. Some items in your order have been refunded. And then if I scroll down, it gives me the Hot Wheels RLC 1972 Skyline 2000 GTR x1 refunded. That is not a good look. I did jump onto the forums to see whether or not was this an isolated incident. Am I just was it a glitch? Am I just unlucky? There've been quite a few people reporting the same thing. We've been able to throw around some timelines, some locations. We haven't been able to sort of get a pattern as to who's specifically which order numbers or countries, or the guys that were there early, the guys that showed up a bit later. Looks like the orders have been cancelled at random. I'm being one of the lucky few, falling into that category. So I am not impressed. I know that I went through the whole thing yesterday and it went smoothly. And usually when you get to this, to the stage we got yesterday, we got your confirmed order. That's usually the end of it. However, this is not the first time. It's not the first time that it's happened to me, and it's not the first time that it's happened to other people as well. It does happen more often than one would like and one would expect. What really stinks, what really bites my nether regions, is the fact that tomorrow, March 15th, Mattel is launching the Redline Club Overdrive subscription. If you are registered with the Redline Club, or you get the notifications at least, or you've been a previous member, you still should get all of the newsletters and the notifications. It's been in the shop for a while, but it's only being released tomorrow. The Overdrive program is like how can I put this? It's like Mattel's version of a bot. It's a permanent placeholder in the queue, or a guaranteed placeholder in the RLC drop queue, like we saw yesterday. I had to actually not physically, but get into a queue, and they've implemented a queuing system, and they process the orders in sequence, or so we thought. Now they're coming up with a bright idea to guarantee people that fork out another $100 for the service a guaranteed spot for each drop, meaning you should be guaranteed at least one vehicle per drop. If there are multiples available per account, you still have to fend off the other normal RLC members for your second one. I'm pretty torn at this. I mean, I don't know. Is this a stunt? The whole thing. I mean, they were taking orders for about 55 minutes yesterday on the Skyline, which usually is unheard of. If it's a fairly popular car, it sells out in about 5 or 10 minutes. So the theory is that they just oversold. They didn't have enough stock. Is this a ploy to, I don't know, prove their point, prove that the Overdrive subscription service would be worth the $100? You don't get any cars for your $100. You just get a permanent spot in line. It's your it's your guy in a fold-up chair and a sleeping bag sitting outside the store doors for you. That's the basic idea. You get somebody queuing for you, basically. So you still have to pay full price for the cars themselves. You still have to have your just your regular $10 RLC subscription. And as far as we could ascertain, it doesn't include all RLC releases, so like not the master sets, not the Super Treasure Hunt sets at the end of the year, not the exclusive collaborations, just the RLC, the Hot Wheels RLC Club drops. So that should include, I think it's starting from the membership, it should start from the membership car. I think it's going to be the next one up, the Cowabug, the green one. And then there's a bit of an unofficial list going around of what other cars will be available. There's not enough cars on the list to my liking for me to even consider that. And just the whole thing, I mean, this whole exercise has now left quite a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm seeing quite similar feedback on the forums and on the Discord. It's been a bit quieter. There's no channel specifically for RLC drops. It's mostly geared to just general Hot Wheels info and maybe more towards the NFT guys. So yeah, I'm still going to post the video. I'll try and break it up into 2 chapters. Part 1 is just the whole procedure that we went through yesterday. Part 2 being my bit of a rant. And yeah, just my opinion on the whole matter. And just yeah, this really stinks. This is not on. I know it's happened before. I know it's probably a coincidence, but really, is it a coincidence? It's fairly bad timing. If with the whole thing dropping tomorrow. Don't know. Yeah, don't know how I feel about it. I am probably a bit salty still. It's only day 1 of the cancellation, and I haven't had any feedback yet. So I did put in a request to customer service to see. Just I mean, there's no apology. There's no explanation. There's no reason given. It's just, sorry, cancelled. No can do, you cannot have. Which I think, yeah, having already taken the money, you should be able to keep track of your inventory a bit better than that. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. I will give you an update in next week's video if and when I hear something from them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again next week. Keep well, keep safe, hang on to your RLC goodies with both hands. Okay, cheers.